We're going to play a right stinker today on the RetroTech 120p challenge. The rules are that you can have as many practice runs as you want, but as soon as you press record, that's your run. You get 2 credits. No cheating there, naughty boy. Then you upload it onto Facebook, and if you are lucky, your name will come up on the wheel and your game will be selected for the following week. Please do join. It'll be nice to see some new faces. We're playing Street Fighter 1 today. Now, Street Fighter 1 came out in 1987. It was the first of about 7 million odd, not an accurate figure, competitive fighting games from Capcom. It had several kind of innovative things that it introduced, including the 6-button control, but on other machines, of course, it had a pressure button where, depending on how hard you hit it, then your character would hit approximately that hard. Which sounds terrible in retrospect if you're trying to do like fighting moves, and it pretty much is. You could only select Ryu in one player, and for some reason he's ginger and wears slippers. Maybe he's just got out of bed, he's just dyed his hair or something, I don't know. His hair's the same colour as his slippers and his little wristbandy things, so he's very colour coordinated, Ryu. You can play as Ken if you're playing 2 players against someone. It's not great, this game, is it, really? It's got funny voices, which you won't hear in this video because I overdub all the sounds. But you'll see that if you play it. You should play it because you should join in. Home versions came out on the PC Engine, which was by NEC Avenue, and then the Dream Team of Tiertex and US Gold, I mean that sarcastically, put out the Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad, CPC, Amiga and Atari ST versions. That's a recipe for disaster. Look at this cheating swine, by the way. Comes to the fight wearing like a spiky glove and throws about 100 shurikens at you and then sort of disappears throughout the match. Second opponent. What a cheating swine. So yeah, Street Fighter 1, it's alright for what it is if you remember the context of it being the first Capcom fighting game and the fact that it introduced all these cool new elements, but also it plays terribly. It plays really badly. I didn't do very well in the practice run I did before, and then just as I was about to press record I was like, I'm going to last about a fight here. Anthony from Vulcan Gaming, sorry, I always get your thing wrong, Anthony. Please put your proper name below of your channel. Vulcan Gaming, I think it is. He told me that if you do, like, you just keep mashing the fireball command from the first game, you'll either maybe pull off a fireball or a dragon punch, and they're so super powerful that they can knock out an opponent in 2 hits. And when he told me to do that, I just did that. And this is gameplay. Incredible gameplay. But yeah, at least I didn't make myself look a fool. So I'll go with this and upload it and feel happy about the world. And that I'm not a big an embarrassment to my family, be they younger or older than me. Generationally, I'm a failure, but not a Street Fighter 1, except the bonus stage. So, bearing in mind that this is the less than auspicious start to the Street Fighter series, I decided the genital fact should be about a less than auspicious start to everyone's sexual misadventures. That being premature ejaculation, which affects most people when they lose their virginity. So, first time for most men, they will last less than 1 minute and 30 seconds. Can you believe that? I can. I'm pretty sure that was me. After that, though, within a couple of years, then they will last 5 to 7 minutes. And then I think, obviously, they become a little bit more confident and can last a little bit longer. So, yeah, I mean, it's very exciting the first time it happens, isn't it? So other facts are that premature ejaculation affects 30 to 40% of all men at some point in their lives and is the most common form of sexual dysfunction in men. So about 1 in 5 men will, between the ages of 18 and 59, report incidences of premature ejaculation. Who's reporting that? Who's going, oh, I need to report this. Where do you report this? Is there a special place you can report this? I'm assuming in the context of this poll. Now I've said it out loud. So yeah, doctors would define premature ejaculation as under a minute. Which makes me think that doctors' wives are pretty unsatisfied. And it's no wonder they probably go off and sleep with a lot of pool hands and other things. They're only busy with the money if you're not satisfying them, boys. Come on. So yeah, there you go. It is most common in a man between 18 and 30 years. So yes, there we go. That's the sex facts for the week. Genital facts rather. Sorry about this. There is a lack of animals, and I know that I don't do a lot of animal ones at the moment, so there we are. Good. Right, oh, and there is one other fact. The most common age to wake up with sticky sheets, which is otherwise known as nocturnal ejaculation, is 13 years old. So yeah, so the first time you issue seed is about when you're 13, and yeah, your sheets get a bit ruined, and it's an awkward conversation with your mum, that one, innit? Probably best to stick it in the washing machine when she's out. I don't know. Don't lay in the wet patch, little boys. It won't do you any good. You'll get a sticky back, but not like sticky back plastic from Blue Peter. Boy, I'm going off on one. Right, well, we're coming roughly to the end of my session, which is good and will relieve you, no doubt, and will allow you to go and have a go yourself, won't it? But yeah, so what am I going to talk about? Oh, I've got videos coming up. I've got 2 Halloween related videos. So this week I've got like a precursor to a Halloween video, which is a game on the Game Boy Advance based on the new Addams Family series. And when I say the new one, I don't mean Wednesday with Jenny Ortega. I mean the new one as it was back then, which was the late 90s. They did a reboot series featuring the Wednesday who was in the straight-to-video third film. Yeah. The series didn't last, it's unsurprising. And then the week after that, I've got my actual Halloween special, which is about the 8-bit versions of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, on all the old 8-bits like the Apple II, the Amstrad, the BBC Spectrum, and Commodore 64. Surprisingly good game. I'd heard mixed things about it, and I know that Real Generic Demon really did enjoy it, and he's right. It's a good game. It's quite small, quite short, but anyway, I'm giving far too much away there. And then the week after that, I can't remember now, I've done a video on Oggy Doggy and Doggy Daddy, which was a Commodore 64 high-tech game that I couldn't cover on the Spectrum when I did my big long video on those, because it didn't come out on it. So I feel like I've completed a particular mission with that. And then I've got a Brian Jacks Superstar Challenge. I had no idea who Brian Jacks was in about 3 or 4 weeks from now. To the one I'm telling you now. And I've started work on a video for the NES version of Samurai Pizza Cats, which is low-key one of the best games I've ever played on my channel. Never released in the West, but there is translated versions now available. Heartily recommend that game. It's up there with Mega Man and, you know, those kind of games. First credit down now, and don't worry, the second credit does not last very long at all. Please have a look at some of the other videos that people are putting up on this challenge. I think Sean in particular is going to do very well at this because it's his selection, and that boy plays nothing but fighting games. It's his lifeblood. He likes the feel of the fist against the chin in a game, and more power to him. These used to be my sort of favourite type of games, like fighting games, when I was a bit younger. So yeah, I can totally understand why he feels that way. But yeah, get beaten up by Jeremy Corbyn here. That's the end of me. Very disappointing second credit there, but it is what it is, isn't it? Get beaten up by an old fella and then blown up apparently by a bomb. But yeah, so thanks for listening to my meanderings, and I hope you're now fully aware on premature ejaculation, and know that you're not alone, because there's many men like it. Last a bit longer, come on. So yes, thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and Kay, thanks and bye.